It's the silly little show with everything every week. It's time for a bit about
Mario.
That is from Robert Mainero, which is almost Mario.
Robert Mario.
They wrote, if you are the creator, I the consumer, yet you consume my creation. Create with it and I consume that creation. What does that make me? What does that make you? It makes us balanced, a yin and yang, as if to bake and break the bread of art together. Please enjoy the groove.
We'll reach out to Robert, make sure he's all right, because he sounds a bit crazy.
That's a bit much to start off with, isn't it?
We're getting profound very early.
I mean, we're talking about Mario, right? I couldn't go that deep, right?
Could go.
I mean, it could. We can see. We can see where it
go
goes.
pretty deep in Mario.
Just so we're not going to forget it, we've got a really good communism. No.
Capitalism.
Literally the opposite. We got a bit of a
Capitalism
capitalism story. Well,
Can you explain what they are quickly?
We should mention it with the Switch 2, Mario. We're already into capitalism.
Yeah.
hey,
Some stuff's been happening,
look at
boys.
what we got. We got the blue light on one side. We got the red, literally on the right wing.
Oh,
red,
it's like Mario and
left
Sonic
side
at the
blue.
Olympic Games.
Was this scripted?
Well,
Oh,
what
like
do you
liberal-
mean? It's
liberal.
like Mario and Sonic.
Mario, Sonic.
Yeah, or
he was
I
making
was
more
saying,
of a political situation.
you know, red is right wing and we're on the right side.
Not in Australia.
We're sitting
though.
Basically, we have blue and red lights for the Switch, but
Red
there's
versus
also
blue.
a bit of
Rooster Teeth
metaphor
reference, 'cause they're
for.
coming back.
Sorry.
It's a Rooster Teeth reference because they're coming back. Is that what it is? Red versus blue.
Yeah, let's not get political here.
Yeah, let's not get political, Jordan.
Well,
That
which
sounds a bit
Jackson
political
did
to me.
immediately.
And a
So
bit controversial.
me and Jordan will be more right-leaning this episode, and you guys will be more left-leaning. See if you pick up on that.
Okay. Like in terms of right. We got a capitalism story.
And we love it.
Well, let's talk about the Switch 2 first. Speaking of capitalism.
That's sort of capitalism.
Well, yeah, I bought one. And it was a
all
lot
right.
of money.
No,
and it
Nintendo
was-
sent it to you, right?
Timeline
Yeah,
update. Today it is, what is it? 2 p.m.
5th of June, yeah.
And we have been playing Mario Kart World, recorded
Is your
3
mic working?
videos. Is it working? I hope it's
I
working.
can hear you loud and
Okay.
clear.
Oh, God.
I can't hear him at all. I've lost the headphones.
Well,
Guys,
that
can
might
you
just
hear
I
be
think it's under the couch.
Jackson, I think that's just you filtering him out after so many years.
After so many Mario
can't hear
Kart
anyone.
videos. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't hear anyone.
Yeah, we've been playing Mario Kart World all day. I got the Switch 2 secured, locked and loaded in the other room. We've done the tech demo, and that was big news.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. What was that called? Switch to a tour or something like that.
Yeah, we
No,
got-
we'll never open it again.
Well, we got halfway through, and then we had to undock
We
the
did
Switch.
not get
which
halfway.
Now, how much did it cost?
15
15
bucks.
15 bucks. It was pretty good.
Nope.
Nintendo?
I thought
You're
it was
great.
actually
Send me a
fun.
Switch
I like
2,
the
by the
mini
way.
games. I thought they were all fun. We
Yeah,
played 3.
except we couldn't record taking it out of the dock,
Yeah.
so we just had to
The video
stop.
ended, yeah.
Yeah, and also probably was not worth $15.
I
We haven't
think
played
you
it
could
yet.
say
We've played like...
definitely.
We don't know if we've got our $15 worth. I already think we did, but there's more content there and you're already saying we haven't.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to support Nintendo too much on all the recent moves with the Switch 2, like everyone's been
Well, you
saying.
bought one,
What
so
are you
that's a bad
saying? You don't
start.
want to
Are you trying to get
Nintendo?
spon- you're trying to get
Your
sponsored, right?
career is based on Nintendo.
Yeah,
They're
but
carrying
I-
you
mean you're not
so
supporting them?
hard.
I have
you
to
love
buy
Pokemon.
one.
You've watched the fucking Mario movie.
But
you
I
love,
have to buy one. That's why they got me by the balls.
They
and
got you
they're
by the balls
squeezing.
because you fucking love them.
And they're squeezing.
You
If
can't
they
let someone
stop
have you by
making
the
stuff,
balls.
you're a bit in trouble.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Good
you don't want to
point.
support Nintendo? It's a
I think
crazy
Nintendo
sentence.
paid Jordan to say all this.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you
sounded-
okay.
you
You have
sound
two options:
awfully-
kill Nintendo or nah.
Yeah, nah.
So you love them.
He loves them.
You
No,
love 'em.
no, there's not. It's not a dichotomy.
I think
it's
You
not
love 'em.
kill Nintendo or I love them.
You say you don't want to support them.
Yeah, I can enjoy the games, but I don't respect the business.
You've
But
taken
it's
so
embedded
much
into
from
so
them.
many popular IPs that, like, you just can't be like, oh, yeah, I can live without all of that.
That's actually
so important.
That's actually really true, guys.
They
It is
own
so
so
important.
many just important titles.
Give us some.
and,
Just
you know,
list them off. Let's get
man,
rolling.
But basically, all Pokemon, Mario, Sonic, all these
Can't play
like
them
all
on
the
Zelda
Zelda
games
yeah.
too, though.
like
They don't own
just to name a few. I don't know if anyone knows about these titles. Like they're
Yeah,
pretty like
GTA.
low key.
Yeah.
GTA as well.
Yeah.
Full,
Got them
full
all.
ownership.
Yeah.
Disney, all of it.
Yeah.
True,
Well,
I forgot they acquired Disney.
Basically everything. The entire monopoly.
Yeah, so we've been playing Mario Kart World. We'll talk
Yeah.
a little bit about that because it's the Mario.
well, I can't
episode.
talk about it.
Why not?
Because I'm reserving my opinion until I get sent a Switch 2.
Oh,
so
you're fucking boycotting them as well.
I'm boycotting them until I
No.
get sent one.
Anyways, stitch up immediately. We get the Switch 2. You got to download fucking Mario Kart. It's not even a physical copy.
Yeah.
Physical
Yeah.
copies are done.
In
the
fact,
Switch
it
2.
is a slip of paper that $90. Yeah, fair
Get the
enough.
download code.
It's
We'll
just like
post
at
the
least I
code in the
got
comments,
paper.
so if people want to try it, it might work. But we've already
Yeah, I
redeemed
hope
it.
there's some kind of bug, and then we can get millions of free.
People on the
Well, not
Mario Kart.
millions. So we're not really
Millions.
reaching that
Billions.
audience.
Isn't the game like $120?
Yep. If you buy a new.
Wow, what a game!
And you don't even get a physical copy. You just get a download key.
Yeah.
It
This is
seems
why
like
I'm cancelling Nintendo.
Okay.
I think physical copies are done.
You did like the worst cancelling of them. You bought this Pro. You bought their
Literally
themed
everything.
SD card.
All the
You
extras
bought the
hey Peter, you
Switch.
can get
I
off.
got
The
the new
most expensive
controller
Switch.
too.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. And then
So
I'm going to be
it's
promoting
off to
it
a
when we
bad start.
upload Underdogs videos.
And I'm neither for nor against them until I get my Switch. Too.
Sent to you
Sent
in
to me.
person.
Yes. If you need my address, just message me.
New Mario Kart's fun. Mario Kart World.
It's Mario Kart, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the new Mario Kart is probably just how many characters. Like that, and that's probably the easiest thing for them to do.
How many were there?
I don't know. You got
Well, because in the race it's 24 instead of 12.
Sorry, I mean the different playable characters. You got the Crab, Sidestepper.
Sidestepper.
You got Stingby, the bee. You got Penguin. He's my new main.
There's a fucking emu in there.
There is. It's what is it? Combo or something?
Oh,
Cockney.
Conker?
Conkle?
I don't want to know, eh?
Yeah.
The guy like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
The long neck
Conkle, I
guy.
think. Yeah, he's
We haven't even unlocked half of them. We haven't unlocked Dolphin yet.
Dolphins aren't
There's
unlocked.
Dolphin. There's Moo Cow.
Penguin.
There's a Rob bike, but I haven't got to play yet.
There's a
Let's see.
lot.
I'm hearing about this
There's a
Rob
lot of
bike.
content.
You're hearing
yet
a lot,
to see it.
I'm hearing a lot about a
I'm
Rob
hearing
bike.
a lot of talk about a Rob bike, but I'm
Yeah.
not yet to see it.
So what are our first thoughts on the new Mario
Well,
Kart? Better or worse?
You know what my thoughts are?
You can't go on the podcast and say I'm not
I'll
talking.
run the panel.
If
It's
you're
all
gonna
right.
Come on, say
if you're
something
gonna keep
controversial.
this bit going, sit outside the room.
I'll
I'm
run
with
the-
Jordan. I'm not putting up with this.
I'll run the panel. Zach, what are your thoughts so far on the Switch 2? Have you been enjoying it?
Obviously, a great time Mario Kart World. I'm not sure how I feel about the long races, but it's very cool. I don't know how it'll hold up long term. You know,
That's a good
like
point,
for
yeah.
those that haven't played it, it's like a lot of it is you can go from any course to the ones surrounding it. So you sort of go on a journey. Say you choose Boo Cinema, you can choose a race that then takes you from Boo Cinema, and you'll finish at Dino Jungle or some other place.
Wow, yeah.
then
Dino Jungle.
Yeah, but there's hundreds of them.
Seamless.
And Jordan, you've been playing like a bit of the knockout mode.
I have
How
been
you
playing a
finding
bit
that?
of knockout mode. Is actually pretty hype.
Yeah.
it's like it's like Fortnite vibes, right? Of you start off and it's like 24 races. After the first lap, it gets down to 20, then down to 16. But it's pretty rough. It's pretty ruthless. If you
I
lose
got
first.
I was coming 21st in one of them, got knocked out immediately, had to sit there for like 20 minutes. You had a good point, Jordan. Like, kids are not going to be happy.
I reckon it's that Fortnite vibes is what they got that idea from. Surely the knockout.
But the thing is, like, Fortnite, you lose, you load into another game straight away. It's sort of like no punishment.
Yeah, this
But if
you
you're
gotta sit
playing
there
with your
and watch.
friends, yeah, it's devastating. What are you going to do? Just eat like honey crackles? I don't know what kids are
you gotta
doing.
fucking eat honey crackles.
What are you going to do?
What is a honey crackle?
I
And
don't
Jordan,
know.
you've had your hands on the game. How have you found the list of characters so far?
You really want them to send you a Nintendo Switch too, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, you're starving for it.
Yeah, I'm
These
hungry.
questions. But anyway, I had my hands on the game only for like maybe an hour or so with the boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's an emu in there. That's the first thing. And the second
That's big.
thing.
That's the first thing about
That jumps
Mario
out.
Kart.
That jumps out at
That's
you.
number one.
Now, also like if your character has like wings and stuff, it'll like flap in the wind sort of
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean?
The physics.
I noticed that too.
the things on the water actually go pretty crazy.
Yeah, water's nice.
Water balls, honey.
And we haven't done much of the free roaming yet, but we got the grind rails. That's a new mechanic. Every time I've tried doing that, I think I've flipped off to my death.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that's in there.
They're pretty fun, the grind rails. It's sort of
I
a new
fucking
dynamic.
hate this bit. Stop.
I'm running the panel.
Nah, it's a bit. It's a bit.
Guys,
It's fake.
Nintendo, sponsor him now.
Yeah, that would
Please,
be good.
Do it.
Jordan,
Jackson, my good friend.
we did play a bit of the Exploring the Switch game. How did you find that?
Exploring
Oh, the
the Switch
tech
game.
demo.
The tech demo.
Yeah.
Oasis-
Did you learn a few things about the mouse controls?
No. Oh, that actually is cool about the Joy-Cons though. That you can use it
That's
as a
good
mouse,
advice.
which is pretty sick. Can't use that in Mario Kart World, I don't think.
No.
But that seems very
Actually,
good. I think
we haven't
Nintendo's
tried.
need to come out with a keyboard so you can just play mouse and keyboard on the Switch too.
Oh, interesting.
Because have you used it, Jonah? You can actually just use the Joy-Con as a mouse. It's crazy.
And how does this all work?
It's just a mouse. You turn it to the side and it just works like a
It's
mouse.
got a little
like
trick.
Oh, you
computer
like put it
mouse.
on
Yeah,
the
like
couch.
this.
It actually works well.
Like this, Jonah.
The motion controls on it seem very
Wow.
Yep.
good. They need to come out with a keyboard.
Okay.
You should have been here for the tech demo.
Oh,
game,
we got a
Jonah.
Jonah.
Take
first
them. I don't
time
know what this is all about.
realization of the mouse
It
controls.
actually is very impressive, and it gets me hyped for a Switch 2 Sports 2.
I'm going to pay
Metroid.
$800 now, yeah.
Metroid is that's got the FPS game. It's going to be fun.
What
Oh,
Sports 2 game
mouse.
are you talking about?
Like a Switch Sports 2.
Oh, but you think with a mouse?
How are you going to...
No,
the whole
because
thing
the
of
more...
Switch...
No, the more...
Oh,
it's-
the motion controls.
Yeah,
are better.
remember when you were
Right.
doing the maracas and it was like...
Well, the
nice?
maracas were really interesting. They had a rubber ball in it. It was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Oh, it's
Very,
so funny.
very.
Oh, the maracas.
The
No one's
maracas,
played this
What
tech
games
demo.
work better with a mouse? Sims.
Oh,
Sims
mate.
would go
I've
off
been
on the
playing a bit of
Switch
Sims,
too.
but I played it yesterday.
And I bet you wish you had it on a Switch too, because then it's just like a PC that you don't need a good PC
You can
for.
just play it on
Play
the
on
PC.
the PC.
No,
yeah.
but PCs are more expensive to get the equivalent of the power of a Switch 2.
Are they? I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I think you could get a pretty cheap PC and it'd be outperforming the Switch too.
I don't think so.
For a computer to do like 4K output is pretty easy.
My phone could do better than the Switch 2.
No, how much
Yeah,
is a Switch 2 on
honestly-
its own?
Huh? Like $800?
No.
$750.
No, that's with Mario Kart.
Okay, $650.
$650. Buy a gaming PC for $650 is dog shit.
You kind of got a
Maybe,
point
yeah.
there.
Maybe he's
And
right.
you get the
And
fucking
you don't even
mouse.
get the mouse included if you buy a computer.
No, you get the mouse. I reckon I would
Do you
actually.
not get a mouse if you buy a computer?
What? No. You just
Really?
get a
It
computer.
should come. Yeah, it should just come in built.
I was picturing a laptop, right? Which is
You're
have to
too
probably to
normie.
get for $650.
So I reckon it's actually a good. Like they could tap into the computer market with this whole mouse thing if they get a keyboard on there.
Oh, definitely, most definitely.
I reckon it's actually fucking.
There's gonna be a whole
nuts.
new sort of slew of games that are potential now on the Switch
Skyrim on
too.
that. FPSs.
Yeah,
You guys are onto like something, but you're also onto like nothing at the same time.
What are you
yeah.
talking
That's sort
about?
of what the podcast is
Like the
about.
point.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
One thing I did appreciate, with the Switch 2, the console kind of is exactly the same as the Switch 1.
Even the UI is the same. That kind of stitched me up a bit. The UI when you leave the menu is exactly the same as the Switch 1 menu. It's
But
like
the icons have got a
Yeah.
new
At least trick me
4K
a
sort of
bit.
texture. with
Arguably
them.
worse, in my honest opinion.
Why worse?
thanks for your honest opinion.
There just wasn't enough smooth animations in the menu when you click the buttons and clicked all the
How is that
games.
worse?
I just think it's worse.
Of course it is.
Of course,
Okay,
you
it's
want, you want
worse.
more. You want more like serotonin. You want to see these things and be like, oh
But isn't it the same level?
no, you want your brain absolutely just fried over.
No, but
Just-
I'm-
If
What
I,
the
don't, if I
fucking-
don't click like a
This is the
button
fucking
and it doesn't have
We're in
Subway
2025,
Surfer as a
bro. You kidding?
transition,
Sorry, I'm
like,
understanding that, but there wasn't in Switch 1 either.
Subway
so how is it
surfers,
worse?
Subway surfers in the corner. Minecraft parkour.
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's
other.
not in the
Yes!
Switch 1.
Yeah, we
Yes,
need
it
some
is.
multi.
what do we need in the bottom right corner?
Family Guy clips. Did you already say
Family
that?
Guy
Yeah,
clips.
yeah.
That's good.
Any
All left corner
clips.
can be up for interpretation.
What's your favorite Mario game?
Favorite Mario game?
Let's do of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
This Mario Kart World.
Really?
What else have I played?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
thought
know.
you would have played one. Odyssey would be mine by heaps, I think.
I've not played any
Heaps.
of the single player Marios. No Galaxy, no Odyssey for me.
Surely, if you had to, so you got to kill one from the world, you got to keep the other one from the world. You got to keep Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah, if you're going to get rid of every other Mario game.
For me to play,
Yeah.
I play Odyssey. Way better. I thought.
Nah, Mario
Are you
Kart.
playing Mario Kart by yourself in this context, Jordan?
No,
Or you have mates?
definitely not. I have mates.
Right.
So many mates. I'm really cool.
Well, I said by myself.
No, but it's just for all time.
So the rest of the world suffers?
Playing Mario Kart with a friend, I think, is better than Mario Odyssey alone.
All right, let's nail down the specifics of this metaphor before
Okay.
Jackson gives an answer. So,
Just playing with, like, the game exists or nah. You got to get rid
with
of one
just
for
you or
all,
with,
for the
okay.
world.
Okay, for the world. All right.
For the world.
We've locked in now.
I think everyone should play Odyssey. I think it's the best Mario game ever made.
Respect.
What's your thoughts?
Jonah
Jonah? What's your
disagrees?
favorite
That is not.
No good?
I don't think anyone. I don't know if anyone. Like, it's a really good
Yeah,
game.
I don't think anyone in the world would
But
agree
Mario
with that
Galaxy
shitty
exists.
opinion.
Huh?
Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 exist.
Oh, they're also very good. They will also be above Mario Kart. They're probably second. And third.
arguably above Odyssey 2.
Yeah, arguably. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
but
point of
that's-
your
I'm just
opinion.
putting it
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
I think I'm with Jordan. I got to keep the cart.
Yeah, that makes
Cart.
sense. You guys
Or
don't really
big-
like single player games.
Mario
though,
Party.
right? Mario Party, definitely not. Forget it.
But you guys
You're
never.
right.
You never asked me.
I played Odyssey with Holly, though.
You said Galaxy 1 and 2.
I just said that was my favorite.
Oh, sorry,
Can you
what's-
what's your
can you guys-
favourite?
Can one of
Jonah.
you- No, can one of you specifically ask me, please?
Hey, Jonah,
Did
what?
you just interrupt?
Hey, Jonah, what's your favorite
Hey,
Mario
Jonah,
game?
what?
No, let me ask you. Wait, what were we talking about? Jonah,
favorite
what is
Mario
your
game.
favorite Mario Kart game?
Firstly and foremost, thank you so much for thinking about me. And thank
No
you for
worries.
asking the
Mario
question.
Kart or Mario in
Secondly,
general?
Sorry, Jonah. Let me start again for
I've
the
ver-
short. Just
You
don't
got it
interrupt
right.
me. I'm
We'll edit
asking
this
you a
out. We'll
question.
edit this out.
Jonah, as my good friend, what is your favorite Mario Kart? Fuck.
Okay, Jonah, as you're a very good friend, what's your favorite Mario
you know
game?
what? I have very fond memories as a kid.
Yeah, he was
on my-
winning anyway.
On my Nintendo DS Lite, playing New Super Mario Bros.
Oh, is that one where you can gamble
It's
with
literally
Luigi?
called New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
And it's like on the DS.
Is that one where you can gamble? As
I'm not
Luigi,
sure.
the mini games? That was my favorite.
I think so. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
back in
because-
the day, those were the times, eh?
I don't remember that at
poker.
all.
the soundtrack was fucking unreal.
Did Nintendo have a thing? Like, do you reckon they have fingers in pies of like gambling organizations? Because the Pokemon Game Corner got the kids warmed
That's
up
gone
to
now,
it.
right?
Yeah, and this Luigi game had gambling, so maybe
Yeah,
they're trying to
Luigi
sow
Poker
the
was
seeds.
fun.
And maybe Nintendo, since what would they own Disney or whatever?
I feel like
Maybe they
games
got
used to have a lot more gambling in them, and now they're kind of not
I
allowed.
do think I got into gambling from Mario.
Wait,
Yes.
you got into gambling?
How are you
Mario's
into
a chronic
gambling?
I think
Gambler.
I missed this phase.
Yeah, I don't know.
In
I've
what
never
way are you
actually-
into gambling? Went to the pub last week to watch footy, and Jordan reluctantly put on a bet with my money. And he says he's into gambling.
No,
Did you
no,
win?
I just like poker.
We lost.
Poker's just a fun game to play.
Online?
I haven't played it in like 10 years, so.
So you can't
This
like
is
it
new
that much.
Jordan law. He's in
I liked it
massive
when I was a kid.
debt from playing online poker. That's where he's always. He went home from the night out on Saturday to play more online poker.
No,
Perfect
you
time now
guys
because
are
I just
right.
got married. So
I never
Now's
used.
time.
I
now
never
the time
used
to
real
build your
money.
family, build your habits.
You like
Oh,
gambling,
yeah.
but you've never used real money, and you haven't played poker in 10 years.
There was
Is
one
that
time we
correct?
played it at Zack's house. We played Texas Hold'em, remember? That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
rental.
I don't remember you being very good.
I came somewhere, third, second.
I believe you.
Good on you, mate.
What were we?
So we got a possible third or second place out of 4.
And he hasn't played in 10 years.
Not too bad.
This guy loves gambling.
Yeah, right. I should. Sorry, I don't know
Do you
why I
guys have
brought
any,
that up.
Do you guys have any video games that you have sunken a bit of cost into? For me, it was the old Team Fortress 2 hat economy.
I've never done that.
Spent
I'm
some
not an
money
idiot.
there. Tried to do some trading to make profit off it.
The one game I can remember paying money is FIFA, where I used to open packs.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
See, that's what I'm
classic,
looking
eh?
for. How much do you reckon you spent?
Oh, not that much. It was like at Woolworths working one shift a week, so I'd probably buy I probably would have spent $60 max.
I spent a
pretty
lot
big.
on Hearthstone as well. The virtual cards there.
Mr. Money, eh?
I
The
spent
money
only
bags. No, how much do you reckon you spent?
I'm not proud of it.
How much do you reckon you spent?
Honestly, probably like $300 in Hearthstone.
And usually when
Well,
you
no,
say that
TF2,
question, you
TF2.
have to double the answer because it's usually
Yeah.
worse than you think it is.
No, that was me being mostly honest because it was like $50.
So you double it.
It was like every time they brought a new expansion out, you want to buy like a pack of
gotta
the new
buy the
expansion
pack.
to get the cards.
Yeah.
And that was I think $50 or $60, and I think I played for like 6 or 7 expansions.
TF2's got to be more than 300.
Oh
surely.
yeah, no, but TF2 I traded my
You
way
might have made
up.
money.
I did, but then what am I going to do? Sell the hats now? They're just
Worth nothing now.
well, you can sell them, but it would probably be way more effort than it's worth.
people still play the game. People still play that game.
Plus, I'm not going to sell my unusual steaming brown bomber. Oh,
Never.
You should probably.
Probably should, yeah.
the audience is going crazy for that. A bit
Yeah.
of silence in the room.
Did
here,
not know
but-
the reference. You played TF2, Jonah?
I spent $18,000 on a Counter-Strike knife. No, I didn't. No,
Oh,
but I
that
know,
does
I know
seem
that would have
like
been
you,
sick.
though.
But I know
That's
people that do
right.
that.
Oh, speaking of that, was the biggest gambling gaming thing. Do you remember the
kind of still is.
Counter-Strike?
It kind of still is.
But do you remember, like, the YouTubers got in big shit for it?
Yeah, 'cause they were
owned
selling
the
that
company.
website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they owned the website, and then they would make it look like,
They would open specific ones that knew they were going to get something good.
or they coded it so their account would win.
Pretty
'Cause they
fraudulent.
owned the website, but they didn't let anyone know, and then they got kids to gamble on it for the knives. I forgot about that. That was a big
Who
thing.
was it? Name and shame.
I forgot. I forgot
I
who
mean,
it was.
they're probably cancelled now. So
What did your shirt say?
I don't know. It's in Japanese.
I like it though.
Oh, yeah, no, Mr. Sparkle.
Yeah, it's from the Simpsons
Simpsons?
episode.
Super cream?
Can you read Japanese?
Oh, clean. Yeah, I can. That's why I brought it up, actually.
Wow.
Is that what he
Nice.
says?
I didn't know. You're the one that reads Japanese.
Yeah, I think it says,
You're out of this world.
I think it
you know
said
that?
Mr. Sparkle or something like that. And then super clean, he
Oh
says.
yeah, Misuta
God, it's good.
Supaku.
You're amazing.
Anyone
What a
ladies
guy.
watching,
You are-
I'm
you-
taken. Too bad.
Nice.
Favorite Mario that you've met in real life? I don't think I've met a
me
Mario
and
in real
Jordan
life.
actually went to Mario World at Universal Studios Japan.
We
Do you
did.
remember that?
We did. I don't remember seeing any Marios there.
Is that an answer to my
It
question?
kind of. Well, I was going to say that'd be my favorite one. One of the big statues there. It just sort of led into. I don't know if we've talked about that, but
No, I didn't
was
know you guys did that.
it was pretty fucking terrible. Don't you think, Jordan?
I don't remember it.
See, must have been.
Must have been great.
Wait, could we went to Universal? Oh, it was in Universal. There was a Mario section.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Why would you remember that? Sorry.
I remember
you
that.
go-
I was there.
What happens? You go through this pipe, and there's all these lights. It's like a portal to the Mario world. Very cool. You walk through. It's full Mario world. Piranha plants everywhere.
Uh-huh.
So immersive. Awesome area. And then you go to do anything.
Didn't we not do a single ride there?
Yeah, and you need like an $80 wristband to do any activity.
Right.
And then like there's these blocks that you can punch, and it goes like bling, makes a coin noise. And I tried punching it, and it went like because I didn't have a wristband.
Oh, so you don't even get the noise.
No, you don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah,
noise.
yeah,
They don't even
fucking
give you the
beautiful
privilege. You don't get
noise.
shit. Basically, your kid is going to be
It goes,
depressed
meep, meep. No
unless you
wristband.
spend
Pay to win, mate.
$60,
It's pay
which
to win.
is just that capitalism coming through, which I
Life's
obviously
pay to
love
win.
because I'm on the
Is that
right-leaning
your
red side. Of
capitalism story?
We haven't gotten onto that.
No, it's not. So this is just a funny story about me and Maddie at the shops the other day.
Oh yeah.
And we're in a store, and it does this like
What store was it? I can't,
just
can't
a
say.
random like trinket
Some capitalist,
store.
filthy capitalist
like
store.
things.
Typo, but I don't know if that's
Filthy
a
cap, because
worldwide.
we're on the left-leaning side.
Yeah,
Filthy
yeah.
capitalist
Guys, you should be
side.
giving money to everyone else.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
you
I
went
own a
to a
Tesla, so
chain?
that's why I'm over here.
Of course, look at that Tesla. He owns a Tesla. Can you believe it?
Filthy.
Anyway, they do this like gift bags, and it's like $50 value, like our favorite like gifts, and it's like $50 value for $20, and it's like
That's good value.
of random assortment of stuff. Great value, right?
How many did you buy?
And then none, because Maddie
2.5.
looks at this and she's like, "Oh my god, like look at this consumerism, like they're just giving you a bunch of like random shit that you don't need and like markdown." And then I was like, "Yeah, right." No joke, within 5 seconds she turns around and goes like, "Oh my god, look at this funny corn holder." It's just like
a corn holder.
a corn with like a funny face like container. No, I don't even know what it was used for. No use, just a ceramic vase that looked like a corn with a silly face.
Yeah.
And she almost bought it like immediately, and we have no use for this. I just thought it was really
She would have
funny.
found a use for it.
She was like, "Oh, this consumerism." Like, takes one look, she's like, "Oh, funny corn."
Yeah.
Sounds pretty. Yeah, pretty
That would look good next to
consumeristic.
your crab, the golden crab.
Oh, the golden,
that you also have no use for.
golden crab
Consumerism.
is used for decoration.
Wouldn't the golden
I
corn
think
be
the dollar
decoration?
value per mention on the pod or in our lives for the golden crab is above $1 a mention.
Well, the
Am I wrong?
corn's doing even better because you paid zero
You paid
for it.
zero
And it's got
for
one
it.
mention.
Wow.
It's all about not buying.
It's an infinite ratio.
True.
Maybe we need to
Got
go
in
buy it.
there.
But if
yeah.
you buy it, then it goes down in value. So it's like,
No, don't buy it.
Don't buy it now.
Just keep bringing it up every time you see it. You just go to the shops and like, oh, there it is.
where was this?
Never
I want to
buy
go get
it.
one. You don't know what it's called?
What, the corn
Yeah.
item holder, we'll call it?
Yep.
We're not going to advertise anything, are we?
The cornhole.
I'll be honest, Zach, you build up that story.
It was good.
Okay.
I think it might have been you sort of had to be there because it was really funny at
I
the
like
time.
it. No, I like it.
Yeah, no, nice.
You got to criticize consumerism, but you have to understand that we're all part of it.
It's like Kanye.
Explain.
How so?
Tell me about Kanye. Be careful now.
Do I need to change sides of this couch?
No. The All Fours, you know, All Fours Down. That's a good song. He talks about it there.
Tell me more than that.
Nah, it's just in the song. He talks about how it's silly and everyone's insecure, and that's why they all got nice shirts and watches and stuff like that. And he's like, "But I do it too."
Oh, that's interesting. What do you think about that, Jonah?
I
Good
think
song.
that in a way that we all try to uphold a certain image of ourselves, and in some ways, to do that, you need to fall into the trap of the filthy trap of consumerism. We're on the blue side, by the way, so we have to be against it.
No, it sucks, consumerism.
Awful stuff.
Well, that's why you haven't got a Switch yet, Jackson.
That's why I
You
have
haven't
no
bought one.
swag and I have no hose
That's
either.
why, that's why Jackson's
Respect.
refusing to buy
You
a
don't even know what
Switch.
looks maxing is, eh? Because you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because it's all consumerism.
It's very selfish.
It's
very
very
consumerism.
selfish. Caring about your looks is selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy the Switch too, Jonah?
Do you curl your hair? this
No,
morning,
but
Joe?
my wife's boyfriend did.
Well, I was going to say me and Jordan did buy the Switch too, so being on this
No,
side of the
Nintendo sent it
couch
to you.
is-
You've been saying the whole time.
No. I am
We bought it
not
with our
like
own
Jackson.
fucking money, like a real communist man.
No, you guys
Wait,
are on the
what
right
is it?
side of the couch.
Capitalist.
I've done a video taking shots. I've done videos with my shirt off. Like, Nintendo's not touching me with a 10-foot pole.
You know what? You guys should give us your Switches because it's kind of just like
Eat the
Evens
rich.
it out, yeah.
It
Tax
evens it
the
out a
rich.
bit.
Anyone that bought a Switch too owes it to me. And that's
Fucking consumers.
equality.
But you know what's actually crazy? Is
Yeah.
what I was thinking about, and we're going to loop it back into the topic. It's that I was thinking before, because I'm half Italian, the only Marios I've ever met, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, we can't correct you.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
You can't be wrong.
Who
Yeah.
you've met.
It's your
No.
story. You can't correct. You
No,
can't
but
correct
like,
on this.
let me finish.
Sorry.
At least let me finish. The dogs.
I'm
come
going
on.
to correct you.
Calling us the dogs as a diss is a power play, by
The
the
dogs.
way.
I mean,
I like that.
I'm
Let me
on
finish
here
the
with the dogs and not
dogs.
letting
Yeah,
me
feed it to
finish
the
on the
dogs.
podcast. It's almost like
I said that while interrupting.
You just can't never get
no.
this
It's
story
almost
out.
like I feel like every Mario you meet is like at least over the age of 45. Like you'll never meet one under the age of 45.
That's a
Right,
good
like
point.
no one's been
I reckon
naming it
old-fashioned
since
names.
Yeah.
this guy became big. Mario's lost to the wayside. We're
Yeah,
losing
my
history.
grandmother's neighbour's named Mario. He's a nice guy, but he would be probably 50 or 60 or something
Well,
like
it's all
that.
just old Italian people, really, is what I've kind of figured
'cause
out.
then it's too late.
Or
now.
middle-aged.
I don't reckon we're getting many new Jonesies getting named.
Jonesies?
Yeah,
Oh, is that a name?
it's the main Fortnite
It's
guy.
a Fortnite default.
So like
character.
because Fortnite's now getting big, it's like Mario where
Now
it's like
getting
no one
big.
will want to name their
Been
kids
7 years.
Jonesy.
I've never heard of anyone called Jonesy.
Well, you won't anymore.
Yeah, okay. Guess we'll continue.
I never had anyone called Jonesy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, prove my point.
Yeah, okay. I
This
see.
is right into that one,
Yeah, I
Jack.
did.
This is like how Donald Trump wins the debate.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
us on the capitalism side. Took your words out of my
Exactly.
mouth.
Wow, that was good work there, Zach. Clever. Clever stuff. Do you guys know any Marios? No.
No Marios.
I don't think I've ever met a Mario.
Never met a
Not
Mario.
even like celebrity Marios. Is there any?
Mario Chalmers.
Is that a UFC fighter?
Nah, I played for the Miami Heat.
No. Is he
NBA.
Italian?
My other.
That was a
thing.
50-50.
It was a
Yeah.
50-50. Yeah,
I mean,
you
they
got
generally are
unlucky there.
Italian.
I know, he was
Yeah, was he
black.
Italian?
Maybe he was half Italian.
Oh, Mario Balotelli. Do you guys remember him?
No.
Soccer player.
Soccer player.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I didn't play. Yeah,
like
I'm not a
soccer.
big player
FIFA?
like you. I'm
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
big player like you.
You know.
Yeah.
Should we do some Am I the Asshole Mario stories,
Yes,
Jordan?
I
heard there's
looked
a
up
little
on Reddit.
tease.
So you got to explain to Jonah what it is because he's never played before.
So Jonah,
I'm keen.
have you never heard of Am I the Arsehole?
Never. No.
All right, well,
Elaborate.
people post on Reddit and it's like
It's on Reddit, which is a platform we're very fond of. Okay?
Oh yeah, we are very fond of.
We're very fond of Reddit.
the blues behind us.
Yes.
We're very fond of it.
Is Reddit a what's it called?
left-leaning
I
platform.
feel like it's
would
more of a
say it is.
left-leaning,
I don't think
left-leaning
so.
platform. I feel like it is.
Liberal
It's
and
got red in
Labour.
the name.
True.
We're Labour.
But
No,
it
we're
is-
Liberal.
Yeah, but it's reversed in Australia. It's confusing.
That's just not.
Oh!
Yeah, because the Liberal Party's the right-leaning one here, but the left-leaning political party in America is the Liberals. Yeah, it's confusing.
Ah,
I didn't understand politics for a long time until I figured that out.
All right, that's
tough
good for
being
our
Australian.
audiences out there.
Yeah.
And so
It's
what's the
tough
other
out
one?
here.
Labour in America as well, but Labour is the
Labor
Conservative.
is
I've
Liberal.
heard a lot of people going into that. Like,
Going into what?
Genuine.
It's good, isn't it?
This is sick.
You can
That
see
was
why we
great.
make money of doing this, can't you?
I see it. I see
You
the
see it.
angle.
So Jonah, what happened is
I
someone posted...
genuinely tried to say the word Labour, but the words barely could make it out of my mouth when you so genuinely asked me that. Like, that whisper, I think, was unintentional.
So Jonah, someone posts on Reddit a story or a situation. They're like, I did this thing. Am I an asshole or am I not? I don't know. And then they ask the people what they think, and then they get the vibes.
Right?
I've seen these. I think.
They're
So,
like,
yeah,
a kid
yeah.
was acting up and I took their candy away from them and their parents told me off. Am I the arsehole, for example?
Yeah, so Nintendo, Mario, usually, it's all fun, family friendly, but we're going to be talking about how maybe Mario's tearing people apart here.
Yeah, some relationships, like boys playing too much Mario.
Am I the asshole for asking my friends to stop playing Mario Kart at parties?
No, you should tell them to stop.
I have this great group of friends from college, and I love it when we spend time together. A few times a year, we rent Airbnbs, spend multiple days at a time skiing, beaching, etc., to catch up and enjoy each other's company. However, a person always brings a Switch with Mario Kart. And it could be a Switch 2 with Mario Kart World, which is a hit for most of the group. So I wish they wouldn't bring it. They almost always play it in the main living space, and it's hard to peel anyone off the game. Not only do I find it so terribly overstimulating, the sounds and the visuals, but I also think it gets in the way of our deeper connecting with one another with conversation and laughter. It's such a bummer. They play for hours into the night or for hours in the morning when we're having coffee and breakfast. We're going away together this weekend. Would I be the asshole for asking that we limit Mario Kart?
You're up first.
This literally sounds like my entire teenage years too. Just like bringing or like playing a game at a party.
Which one are you? Are you the gamer or are you the one saying
I'm the gamer.
limit the
I was the
gamers?
DJing gamer, sitting there until like
All hours of the
5
morning.
a.m. And I think the game was Smash. To be
Dude,
completely honest,
we've been to a lot of Smash like parties after tournaments together as a group, but I distinctly remember that like I was always a fan of like not playing Smash because everyone would come from the tournament and then it's like, oh, let's do like 8-player Little Mac friendlies, which can be fun. I've had some fun times doing that, but then a lot of the time it's like we were actually wanting to
Play
have
Mafia.
conversations and that. We'll play Mafia as one of them.
We're also in a different situation where we had already been playing the game for ages.
Yeah, all day.
And then we
We
all
also-
hang out, and then we're doing another thing. This is probably like friends are meeting and then you're
playing.
not playing it before.
I'm not necessarily saying it's the same situation, but
yeah.
But the other thing is that was also, I think, in a separate room a lot of the time, and also we're all gamers. So like,
And
I
the
think
group's probably big enough that you can like. He sounds like he's upset because it's maybe just him that's not playing Mario, or him or her that's not playing Mario Kart.
I think it's the like inclusivity of it. I guess, yeah. If there's like something that everyone else, but then it's like if all your other friends are having fun, I think like you are kind of a bit of an asshole.
Yeah,
for
sounds like a
telling them
skill
to
issue
stop.
to me.
Yeah. What do you think? What are you guys voting?
I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I'm kind of leaning more towards
Good. Thanks, John.
asshole. The way they phrased it with being a party,
Yeah.
I think is not quite accurate to when they said like getting an Airbnb and the weekend thing.
Yeah.
I think is quite different, like more laid back, and it's not so much focused, like social activity. Like a party, you're going there for a few hours to be social,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is like a weekend. Like if people are playing Mario Kart to the side in the downtime and just hearing the coin noises is overstimulating you, yeah, I think you're kind of in the wrong. I'm leaning towards arsehole.
What do you boys think over there?
I'd
on
love
the
to know
blue
the
couch?
size of the group.
They don't say. They
I'm,
don't
I'm thinking
say.
like
What
8
is
to
that?
10 for a house.
Well, hang on,
you know?
Mario Kart only has 4 players.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like if it's a group of 6 and
What
it's
if
4
it's a
players,
group of
kind of like
5?
sucks. Yeah,
4 of them play in
then
this
I,
one
then I would
person.
understand the 5, the fifth
Oh, me
person being
too.
upset. But if it's a group of more than 4, I think play on, get
And
over
they're
it.
like, winner stays on, and the person that doesn't play keeps
No.
coming 12.
Yeah, I don't know. I think put it away.
Put
I
the
th-
game away.
Yeah.
Like for me, if it was me, I would want it to be put away.
Yeah,
But then I don't think you can say that to all your friends if everyone else is on that vibe and you are just the one.
yeah.
The one
Yeah,
person
what would you
that
do
doesn't want that.
if all
Well-
your friends are playing? You get there. it's
I'm
like,
kind of sick of gaming because we do it for jobs. So I'm like not
Exactly,
looking for more
right.
gaming. You know.
So
you know
what
what I'm saying,
do you do?
Jonah?
What are you doing? At
I'm
I
sick
know
of
exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm sick of it.
But in this situation, what you still
do
think
you reckon
that?
he's the arsehole or nah?
Well, it could be a she. Do we know he or she?
They are the arsehole or nah?
That's using pronouns. Very interesting from that side of the couch.
Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
I'm going to go with the arsehole. No, not arsehole.
Not arsehole.
Put it away.
I think you're just of the opinion that everyone should be gaming less, talking more, right?
Let's just chat. We're going away. That's what I think, yeah.
That's what he
It is
thinks.
funny-
That's exactly what he thinks.
Yeah.
The whole thing about like not getting into deeper conversations because of Mario Kart. Have you seen us play Mario Kart?
We're getting
That's
into
where
It's a
we
very
get
lot
deep.
of
It's
brain
so
turned
deep.
off. Like we talk about some deep
shit.
topics just
It got
because
deep today.
it's just so easy to play Mario Kart. Like you can talk
Not the new
while
one, though.
playing.
It's kind of interesting. Well, I can't say my opinion, but. Yeah. What do you think, Jonah?
I think that it just depends on the vibe, but you shouldn't ever be scared to speak up to your mates. And I don't think you're the arsehole for speaking up.
Yeah,
That's how you do
speak.
it, eh?
You just say,
Just gotta
you
speak
just
up.
go, do you reckon we can not bring Mario Kart and hang out a bit?
You did that pretty
How
well.
about we fucking
yeah.
touch some
I thought
grass
it-
and have a shower?
Yeah, how about,
You know,
I
would
thought
that
it
be
would
so hard?
sound like pretty rude no matter what, but I guess you can do it in a not rude way.
You can just say, like,
I
this
think it
trip, can we
depends how
not
you
bring
do
it?
it.
Is that cool?
And then if they all say,
we
nah,
won't
we
bring
like
it.
playing it, then what?
I think you're outvoted.
Get new friends.
then you're
if,
outvoted.
like,
I think you're outvoted if that's the case. If they all want to bring it anyway, then that sucks for you.
Yeah, I think Reddit was pretty harsh. They said this person was the arsehole. These trips are about bonding. You want to bond with them by forcing to do what you want.
It's 'cause they're
I bet the
all
next trip
left-leaning
doesn't include
gamers.
you.
it's because they're all gamers,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I reckon, yeah. I like that. You can say your opinion.
And if, I
then-
think, but if you lose, you got to just be like, oh, well.
It is what it is.
And then just don't go if you don't want to go.
nah,
Yeah.
I was right. Clearly. Reddit
Zach
version.
wins. Next
wins.
one.
It's a game.
Am I the arsehole for not going easy on my cousins when no one told me I was supposed to?
Can we guess based on the title and then get more information?
Yeah, sure.
What was it again?
For not going easy.
Am I the arsehole for not going easy on my cousins when no one told me I was supposed to?
I think no.
Fuck no.
No, definitely not.
You don't hold back. You got to. You've
Jack's
got
got
to.
a cheeky smile because he has a different opinion.
I
it
reckon I'm
seems
the
like.
opposite. I think give the. It depends on the age and a lot of context
Yeah.
to come. But in my head, they're like 6-year-olds, and it's like it's all right to chill out.
Okay. My initial opinion is kids have life too easy. But fucking beat them up.
Yeah, right.
You got to break, man. You got to break it in. You got to teach
you
them how the
almost
real
don't
world
need
is.
to read this story, but
Resilience
I'll
it
speed
builds.
through it.
This is the real world, bro.
Shall I
No,
speed
no,
to
let's
it, or
hear
we
it.
can? Okay.
Let's hear it.
I, 17M, was recently over at my aunt and uncle's house. They have 2 kids, my little cousins, they're 9 and 6. My aunt recently bought a Switch for the cousins, and they've been getting obsessed with Mario Kart. Almost immediately, the cousins challenged me, my parents and my sister to a race. I had to go help my uncle with his car, but said I would go back to a race once I was finished. Great,
Right.
you did not need to add
Didn't
that
know
to
that
the story.
information yet.
30 minutes later, I came back into the house and my cousins...
Oh, interesting.
Let's just fucking skip to where you
No,
Come back into
I-
the house.
What? I'm getting so much context.
Okay,
I like
okay.
the ages of the kids, the Mario Kart. Just
Yeah,
read
The car,
it.
yeah,
You
the
like
looking
it?
at
I know
uncle's
you
car.
did. That's crazy. That's a
So
crazy
he's obviously
statement.
he's been working.
I
as
really
well.
hope the car's okay.
Yeah. Well, he
Dude,
fixed it. It sounds
honestly,
like.
if you've ever heard of Reddit story, they add so many unnecessary details.
I'm
It's
not
just part of the vibe.
particularly good at Mario Kart, but I've been playing for a while, and they just started 2 weeks ago. The cousins demanded a rematch. Oh, wait. I've skipped ahead and I've missed the fucking context. I'm a dickhead. We sat down and I played and I smoked them. Anyway, the cousins wanted a rematch and I obliged. When I smoked them again,
As they
rematched.
smoked.
Several rounds and not a single victory later, Willow, who was the 9-year-old, was in awe of my epic skills, but the 6-year-old started crying. My aunt, having heard Miles, the 6-year-old, crying, came into the room and I explained the situation. My aunt...
I'm winning. They're not.
I'm just fucking smoking them.
I
I'm
hope he
fucking
said- I hope he
better.
said
I'm
I'm
fucking smoking
What do you have to
them.
explain?
I hope he used the smoking term to the aunt.
smoked him.
I'm
My
smoking.
9-year-old cousin's in awe, but this one's crying. And now you're up to date, Aunt.
Sorry, Stacey, they're just getting smoked.
You know what? You might need to reassess your parenting skills. Your fucking kid's a little bitch. It's crying.
Yeah.
Auntie Willow is in awe. Isn't that right, Willow?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
But his 6-year-old kid.
He's crying.
Got some work to do.
Yeah.
Little
My
beta.
aunt confronted...
Sorry, I shouldn't say that from this side.
No,
Sorry.
comforted Miles while my mum took me aside. Apparently, there had been an unspoken agreement between my mum and aunt and sister to go easy on my cousins and let them win.
Oh,
my
did that
mum
happen? Hang on.
called me a jerk being so mean to my cousins. I told her I didn't know, and she called me an idiot because it's common knowledge to go easy on kids. I knew of no such common knowledge. Maybe I'm a moron.
Fuck no.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
There is something we're not knowing about this story.
No, okay.
I think that's all. What do you reckon?
it
Missing?
does
I reckon he
sound
was
like-
like, eat my dust, you fucking loser, like to
Yeah.
his like 6-year-old. Because I think the kid doesn't. I don't know.
Okay.
Seems a bit off.
So the situation where this guy would be an arsehole
Yeah.
is like he's in first. Someone's like, "Oh, we finally got a blue shell," and he's like, "Huh, been keeping a noise box,
Yeah.
a boing a boing a noise
Yeah.
boxy," blah, blah, blah. And then that situation.
Don't you reckon, Jonah?
Yeah, he's obviously the arsehole. Being a Reddit story, I think that might be what's happening. But with the context we've got,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
you
fine.
gotta beat the kids. Then when they like beat you once, that's gonna be a big moment for them. They need to build a bit of resilience. Like, there's a lot of shit that is easy now for kids. Like,
Yeah.
you can lose Mario Kart. It's fine. You got auto steering and auto acceleration. If that's not enough,
A 6-year-old might
Just
just
fucking get
cry
better.
from losing.
Look, if that was me,
Didn't you?
I'd be turning to the kid just being like, sticking my tongue out, just like
I
every
think-
single time.
crying when losing is like, it's bad
After I win.
parenting. I think to come in. Look, this as not a parent, I'll say.
Yeah.
Big grain of salt. But like, I don't think you should be parenting your kid like, oh, let's all go easy and give them what they want. Otherwise, they'll throw a tantrum. No. Like, it's if the kid's gonna cry, you ignore it and say, "Oh, sorry, don't play the game if you're not having fun."
It's the age-old
Like,
parenting question. isn't
yeah,
it, I
it's a
suppose?
game. It's meant to be fun. Like, you can still have fun if you're not losing. Learn that.
Plus, you're instilling delusion in your child.
That they're
Exactly.
good.
If
That they got-
they're actually good at something,
Yeah.
then they're going to get out into the actual real world and actually get smoked.
They're going to go to the Mario
Like
Kart
smoke
World Champs and lose bad.
No, like some real world shit, like
Like what?
reality.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like when reality slaps me in the face.
Like what kind of
Like what
thing?
happens to like what happens to me when I realize you know when you grow up and you realize you need responsibility. Like responsibility is a thing, adulthood's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too existential, boys, but
Get there.
I feel like a lot of that was from me, being a kid and having like a bit of delusion instilled in me from like protective parenting.
Interesting.
Wow.
I can't get deep about it, but
Let's get deep.
Dude,
Let's
who
get
said
talk
you
about
couldn't
it.
get deep with Mario Kart?
But it's
that
not-
last story.
I mean, we're
Jeez.
technically still on Mario here.
Yeah.
It's
Go.
about Mario, and then the world just fucking picks you up and just skull fucks you sometimes.
Oh,
Or at
yeah.
one time. And,
One time.
One time.
one
Just the
time,
one
and then
time.
and then from that time, you're
And you're
very
like-
affected, and you realize,
Spit
wait,
come
this
out,
is
you're like,
life.
whoa,
this is what
this
it's
is it.
about.
That was a skull fuck.
And
What the hell's skull fuck?
Okay,
oh, you just basically, anyway.
yeah. Let's. Can I throw out there? I've got a technique that makes everyone happy in this situation.
skull fucking. Sorry, what?
No,
What are your techniques?
That will
And
make
it's
everyone
not-
happy.
excited,
That will make
eh?
everyone happy, yeah.
it's not the
Zack
silent.
knows.
not that.
Ah,
The
boo.
silent agreement to lose is stupid, and
Yeah.
calling the guy a jerk for not knowing that is so dumb.
I think there's got. Go on, yep.
No.
There's got to be more. I just don't think you can be a jerk for letting a kid.
I can't. I do a kind
Anyway,
of
but we
agree
only have
there.
what we have, so.
We have
But I
what we
think the
have.
solution here is to build it up like. So what I've done with a couple of Maddie's cousins, we played Switch Sports, and I'm insane at the bowling game.
Is this the cousins
in
I know?
that, yeah. And so what I said is, I was like, if anyone beats me in Switch bowling, I'll give you $1,000. And then like we shook on it and everything because I honestly was not worried at all.
Right.
I am a bit of a sweat with bowling.
This feels like that Succession scene where they offer the kid the watch if he hits a home run. Do you know that scene?
It's different context.
Well, it's
but I
pretty
am
similar.
sitting on the right hand side of the
pretty
couch
similar.
on the capitalism.
We can swap up, boys. We can
So
swap
wait,
up
can
if
you tell us
like.
about the Succession scene?
There's the family gets flown out every year, I think, like Thanksgiving or something, to play a game of baseball, and the cleaner and their family, I think it's the cleaner, come out and they said to the kid, if you can hit a home run, I'll give you $1 million. And then the kid hits it and it's like he gets 2 bases and they're like, oh, so close. It's like really tough to watch. And then they give him the family
Wait,
a
sorry,
watch.
why is it tough to watch?
Because the kid's like, holy shit, I'm going to win $1 million.
Okay, it's
So
sounding very
the family
similar
in
to this
Succession
story.
are all unbelievably rich. Like the $1 million would probably be no
just like
worries
you are
to
compared
them.
to these kids.
Yeah, like $1,000 to you is nothing, and $1,000 to these kids is
Everything.
like
True.
I'm gonna
Change
change
their
their
life.
This
True.
narrative you're building, I don't
Bit of
agree
relativity.
with, but
I'm seeing very similar. Yeah, I'm following.
And then the kid doesn't get it, and then the rich family's like, well, so the PR guy goes over and is like, let's keep it quiet because we can't get this story getting out. Zach's let this story out, unfortunately. There's never a PR guy, but that's okay. And they give him a watch just to say it's all good. But the kid's still devastated because he didn't get $1 million.
Oh, because it's like making the loss even worse. Like, for example, if the kid's lost to Zack for bowling for
But he gives
nothing,
him
it's fine. But
gives him
Zack
50
said, oh, it's
cents.
$1,000 on the line, and now you're crushing that as well.
Anyway, Zach, what were you saying?
Yeah, go on.
well, it wasn't like that at all. It was a fun time for everyone. But what I was saying is like it. I don't know. It meant that when I was, there's no good way to spin this
Good luck,
now.
good luck. You got it.
Fucked. Been compared to the Succession
The
story.
libtards got him. The libtards got him.
I don't know if we can say that on the liberal side.
No, we're just so ironically.
No, because you own
Oh,
the
we
word
think
now.
ironically.
Yeah, we do a lot of post
But you can't say the
word
word
for
that. You
yourself.
can't say the tard word.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, we can't be saying that.
The liberals got him.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, basically. Well, I was.
So then
Republic-
you could
I
smoke
was too
'em.
good at bowling, yeah. Then I could smoke them, and they were getting around. I kind of said the $1,000 as a throwaway line, and they were getting around it more than me. Like they were like, "Let's play switch bowling again. I want to beat you."
They're kids and,
And
they're
like-
gonna get $1,000. So yeah,
But
I
I
do the
think
same.
they
Yeah, I
kind
do
of
the same
knew
thing.
that I wasn't gonna give it to them.
Did they get crushed?
But I just no. They went.
Were
oh
they at
God,
dinner
this-
that night just like, oh, imagine what we could have bought that $1,000?
You weren't gonna
Imagine
give it to
that.
them. You're a bad guy.
Well, I wasn't gonna lose.
He's an awful
I was
person.
confident.
Red side.
Awful human. You know what? He's on the fucking red side.
They must have been
Awful
pretty
human
morally strong. So they didn't crack after so many losses.
No,
How'd it end? How'd the gaming end?
it just turned into a fun inside joke.
We just
Although
like,
now
"That's
I'm
enough now, boys."
recontextualizing the whole thing in my head.
No, but how does it end? Because they're never going to want to stop until they get the money.
Oh no!
How do
I'm
you
just
stop-
as bad as the 1%.
How did you stop it? You're like,
What do
okay,
you
that's
mean?
enough gamings. You've lost your 1,000. You don't get it. It was so.
I think
like,
it's
how
time,
did
it
you
was
time
just-
ran out.
It was
There's-
just like
that's enough.
whenever we played bowling.
Ah.
Or like we didn't play that much bowling. It was just like me being like, "Nah, guys, I'm so good at this, you won't beat me." And then it's like,
Because I played these same cousins, but I said like, "Oh, good luck trying to beat me." I didn't offer them like
That was a
$1,000
different
or anything.
time.
Yeah, different time when I was there.
and they smoked me at FIFA. Holy shit, I got cooked.
Yeah, Zach
And then
sucked
Jackson started winning FIFA, and then didn't like it as much. So it's a bit like the story.
yeah,
You're kind of a beast at FIFA, hey?
yeah, I'm a bit of a beast at FIFA.
Fuck, yeah.
I used to be good at it.
I'm going to watch Australia versus Japan at the FIFA tonight, and let me tell you, I'm boycotting Nintendo, so we better win.
Yeah.
We got to kick
Good luck
those
to
Japanese.
Socceroos.
The
By the time
boycott's
this comes
off to a
out,
bad
it'll be
start.
result. But yeah, who are you going for tonight, Jonah?
I don't watch the football.
Football.
So it's just Australia versus Japan, so it's a pretty easy answer of who you're going for.
Japan.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with not the asshole.
Because, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't think the
Everyone
asshole,
kinda said
but
there
I
were
think
no
they've
assholes.
left out.
Does anything about
The
$1,000
context.
in there?
Nothing about that, so they're not that bad. Then that would be the asshole.
They're not
obviously.
You know my stance on it, bro.
Do
I
you
never
guys
say.
not feel the unspoken rule though of kind of going easy
No.
on kids? Because I feel like if I'm ever playing like a sport or like a video game with someone younger, I don't think I.
Depends
Fuck
on
'em.
like
Oh,
what they're. It depends on what they're like. Like if
I don't know
they're
why I
very
use that word.
arrogant and
Sorry,
need a
that
bit
was
of
crazy
like.
word to use. Sorry. No, continue. I didn't say anything.
Depends if they're like really arrogant. They need a bit of like.
Yeah.
Like need to be shown that they're not all that. Then maybe. But if they're like a
show 'em a
little
bit
like
of
just
what's
little
up.
peewee that's just trying to find his way in the world, it's like give me a little moment.
Look, I won't say that I try to fucking destroy kids at video games all the time. It was
Yeah.
like playing this bowling game. It was like
Did you have the cash out in like a fishing hook and you were dangling in front of them?
Lost again.
And then when they
was like,
lost,
"You're not
you
gonna get it."
flushed it down the toilet because it's nothing to you, that money?
No, you put it in their hands, and then when you win, you just fucking rip it out,
yeah.
as hard as you can.
like I think they were getting around it so much because I actually seemed like a god gamer. You know how like if you're really good at a game, kids are actually
Kids
really
respect it, yeah.
impressed.
Unattainable.
So it was more that sort
Little
of
do they
thing.
know.
They were like, "How does he keep getting the spin on the strikes?"
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was
you are
like,
good
"I'm
at
the
that.
spin king."
That's what they call me and my dogs.
My dogs.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna do that in like Mario Kart with kids. But then I'm also not gonna like just bag. If they fucking suck at the game, they deserve to lose.
Yeah, well, they didn't go easy on you in FIFA, did they?
No, exactly. And they, can I just say, as soon as they were like, "Yeah, Switch Sports, that's done. You want to play us in Fortnite 1v1s?" Holy shit.
You got boxed.
If you ever thought I was good at a video game, watch this 8-year-old versus me in Fortnite 1v1s. They were fucking building like stairs, spiral staircase,
Cranking
getting the
90s on ya.
sniper out. I was just trying to figure out how to switch weapon on an Xbox controller. It was fucked. Yeah,
That's
so
great.
they got their revenge. And I don't think this home run kid in Succession ever got the bat out and smacked the old geezer in his face.
No, he'd
so
be dead.
Yeah, he didn't get his revenge, whereas these kids got their
Right,
revenge,
right, their
and that's the
revenge.
They got
difference.
their comeuppance.
And they got their
Let me
$1,000
put
at
that
the end
out
of the
there
day,
before I
didn't
get
they?
cancelled.
Surely, right?
You would have given them 1,000 anyway and said that
You're a
was
good
fun.
guy, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh, good.
Nice.
He's a good guy.
No, but you know what? I did buy them Switch Sports on there because they got a Switch. We were over there for Christmas, and me and Maddie bought them Switch Sports.
That's the
Probably
watch.
is a good
in
thing
Succession.
to stop your.
I'm really high,
Comparatively, we're talking about a watch. That's a watch.
We had already bought.
You need to go
the
watch that scene tonight and tell me the
Same
differences.
I've seen this scene, and
You
I
know.
can't believe the parallels you're drawing. It was not similar to this, but the way you're talking about it,
That's
is-
an easy way to get your kids to not be addicted to games. So probably just smash them at games. They'll
No,
hate
that'll
it.
make me want to like play more.
No, but if you never win when you're a kid.
Oh,
Do you reckon if you went to play a game and you just lose so hard every time, the person your dad makes fun of you, you're like, let's not play this. And then they go something like, oh, I'm just going to fucking eat a carrot. I'm so annoyed. And you're like, yay. And they're trying to train.
When
them
has
to
anyone
do
ever
the
said
I
right
was
that?
thing.
following sort of what's going on in this. Eat a carrot.
What's something healthy? I'm so annoyed. I'm going to do some
Were you guys
push-ups.
on
Dude,
block?
That's
feel
not. I'm
like
gonna eat a
I was-
carrot,
no, no,
and then
no,
guess
no,
what?
no, no,
Everybody
wait,
says
wait,
yay after.
No.
I
And
was
they get so
drifting
mad.
in
That's
the
the best part about
push-ups.
it.
Jonah,
No.
I remember that. Is it?
No.
I'm gonna eat a carrot.
eat a carrot.
And then everyone's gonna say yay.
Jackson,
Everyone's just-
I've never had brain fog cleared up so fast as eat a carrot. I locked back in like, what is this story?
Where the fuck did that
I
come
think
from?
I drifted off and then eat a carrot.
No, let me
No,
reframe.
well, I think I was on
They
board
start doing
until eat a
push-ups
carrot.
and then you try to do push-ups. You're like, oh, you can do more than me.
Oh, so they're good at eating carrot.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, you can eat that carrot so fast. After you just smashed them in games, I'll be like, shit,
Gotta
I'm
hope
good at
it's a
eating
carrot.
carrots. I better
Yeah.
just keep eating them.
Yeah, let's steer off this.
Let's
Let's not me do the video games.
And then your kids, you are going to have the most
know what I'm saying?
beastly kids. You got some good techniques.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, hey, Dad, can we play Mario Kart? Fucking smoke them, red shell them
Yeah,
non-stop.
you're no good at that.
Shit. Dad, can we just... Can
we
I
just eat a carrot?
eat a carrot?
Now eat a carrot. Now
You
eat
eat that
Yay.
so fast. I can't even finish my
Yeah,
carrot.
it's like, hey, you're so much better at me than doing your math homework, though.
Yeah.
I can't even do
yeah, can
2
we do
plus
maths?
2.
And you're trying to do the same thing alongside me. Like, how'd you do that?
But then
Well,
the kid
isn't
goes
that
to like his
manipulation?
friend's house and he goes, "Watch this, guys. I'm gonna eat a carrot really fast." And then they're like, "All right, great." And then he eats it and they're like, "That is
No,
very
but because
normal
he'll be
snack."
they
eating
just
so
like-
many
they say
carrots
yay.
because he loves it so much, he will be better.
Right.
You're good at what you do more of.
How are you, how
Is
are
that
you not
emotional
good at
manipulation?
selling water?
Sounds like it.
I
Yeah.
feel like it sounds like emotional manipulation. Like,
Yeah, but if there's
Yeah,
anyone
that's
you're
the
going to
whole
emotionally...
idea of a parent.
Yeah,
bro.
True.
if there's anyone you're going to emotionally manipulate, it's your own
you have to
kids.
kind of manipulate
As
your
long as
kids.
it's for
You got to
positive.
manipulate
Yeah.
your kids.
No, it's generally part of parenting.
Of course. You got
Well, what are you guys
promote
voting
them
for
to do
that
the right
one?
thing.
I know what Succession over here is voting for, but what about you guys?
I'm saying not the arsehole, but I
Of
think
course
we've-
you are.
I think we've left out a lot of this guy's one-liners when he's winning.
yeah.
Like, I got the Drift King,
Yeah, yeah.
purple boost.
Nah, I reckon some kids would cry.
Including
if
the
they
tongue
lose.
out after he wins in their face. Just
I reckon if a 6-year-old gets smoked 10 times, they might just cry.
Yeah.
Dude, he's chanting like super blue.
He probably is.
Should we do
He's like,
another?
I'm going to choose the worst cart combination so that you guys can beat me, and then he still comes
still
first.
wins.
And you can have $1,000.
Are we sure? Are we 100% sure that Peter didn't send this story in?
I used to
That's
always
something Peter
like
would do.
or keep it close with my cousins and then just win the last second.
Oh, like the last
That's
Grand
even
Prix.
worse. That's like the kid making it to second base. Put him on blast. He's on the couch too.
What did I do wrong? I was playing a game.
No, you're making them seem like they have hope and then ripping it
Oh,
away.
Jordan, it is the same. You offered them $1,000, right?
No.
Oh,
not
no,
at
so
all.
it's actually not.
Can I just throw this out there?
Playing a video game.
Because I'm in the pit, so I'm going to put Jordan in a deeper pit.
Yeah,
because
like, bring
I'm
him
actually
down.
better. I'm like, they're like, wow, he's a god gamer. We'll never win, whatever. Jordan's giving them hope and then crushing them.
But every now and then they would win.
Would they?
Probably.
Doesn't sound like it.
What do you think, Jonah?
I've lost this conversation. If I'm going to be
Should
completely
we do
honest,
another Am I the
and I think
Arsehole?
we
Or do we have
should.
something else to talk about?
Yeah. Is there one about eating carrots? That was
I
great.
no.
wish.
Am
Watch me
I-
eat this carrot. Can we get carrots right now?
Yay.
Can I show you
See,
how
it's
fast I can eat?
working.
It's working.
It's working.
How fast can you eat it, Jonah?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for being unnecessarily cruel to my girlfriend in Mario Kart?
Probably.
Well,
Yes.
that's
No.
the wording on that.
The unnecessarily kind of does you in before you
Yeah.
even start
Yeah.
the paragraph.
He wrote that too.
I love this as well. It's
I
Literally
bet he was
just happened.
smoking her.
Literally just happened minutes ago, and now she's not talking to me. Girl and I
Okay, so
bought.
this just sums up what Redditors are in my head. It's
Yeah.
like my girlfriend's not talking to me. What Reddit? Yeah. Let's just see if
This
I'm
is
right.
6 years ago. This is back in the day because girl and I bought a Wii U yesterday to play some Legend of Zelda games that came out on the Wii and the U. The console
The
came.
we and the you.
Great.
Yeah.
The console came with Mario Kart. As the store selling the console had a vast surplus of the game. Why do they add all this context?
Reddit.
That's just what Redditors are.
Girlfriend and her brother and niece were playing Mario Kart that night and having fun together. Fast forward to today. We both sit down to play after a long day, and I suggest we play Mario Kart since I haven't played in years.
Right.
All of this is worthless. I stole the first race from her. She was first 5% of the race, just barely lost to her in the second race. All is well, and we're having fun.
Good.
The third race rolls around. She and I are struggling for the lead. She was better towards the beginning of the track and would pull ahead, but there was a shortcut I kept nailing to get in front of her. These whole 3 races, I'd been getting shit for items, but at the very end of this track, I picked up a triple red turtle shell. Think homing missiles in brackets.
Did he really put the word turtle in there?
Yeah, red turtle shell.
And then he put think homing missile.
Also, he's been spelling Mario Kart
in
with
brackets,
a
by the
C.
way. Open
He's
bracket
been spelling
closed.
Mario Kart with a C the whole time.
That's how you know he's a normie.
That is massive context. I think.
Oh, that's how you know he's not over
the
there.
arsehole.
Yeah.
Degenerate gamer.
And he says think homing missiles, which is good.
Yeah,
he's
he's the
letting
arsehole.
people know.
He's
Wait,
one
what?
of us. No, wait, he's probably one of you, actually.
As I was
Yeah,
pulling
he's
ahead
not
of
like us,
her,
eh?
He's not like us.
we were at the very end and I thought, what the hell? I'm in first. It's the end of the race. It's not like I can use these items anyway. So I unload them behind me, right where my girlfriend was driving. She got hit by all 3 and ended up coming in third instead of second.
Okay, he kind of unloaded them because this is a bit of context that the normies he's trying to appeal to won't get.
Homing missiles.
If you unload all 3, they're going to be in invincibility when they get hit by the first one.
Yeah,
So
hit
he
stun
would have
doesn't
had
last
to
long.
throw one back, wait, probably use the rear view camera, line up a second one, throw it, and then a third one.
I reckon because he's so normie, he doesn't know, and he's probably just thought all 3.
All 3 hit her and she got
Yeah,
really
that's
he's
actually,
peppered her with it.
you're on there, Jordan.
Because he
I
just
was
went
thinking
from
it too
second
hard.
down to third, so it's probably
True,
just the
true,
one hit,
true.
I reckon.
Think homing missile.
She's now mad because she thinks it was unnecessary and unfair. I realize this is a pretty unorthodox question. I'm just not sure if I was in the wrong.
Well, this is that 6-year-old kid that's grown up, you know?
No, this is the 6-year-old kid that everyone took it easy on.
Yeah.
And yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
saying.
You know,
Yeah.
I think us analyzing like with like the shell and the invincibility. I think we're the actual virgins here, not the guy.
He's got a girlfriend.
I mean, he's got a
it's
girlfriend,
He's got
sorry.
a girlfriend, yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I,
sorry,
I
we're all
fully
fucking virgins
understand
anyway. You, Jonah.
that I
I'm the only one without a
as
girlfriend, which
virgin
means I'm
when
a virgin.
We're doing a podcast
I'd
about
hope- I hope
Mario.
so, at least, anyway.
If someone's spelling cart with a C, we got to come in and
True.
tell them what's what. with
Think
the red
homing
shells.
missile.
That's
Think
what I was
homing missile,
thinking.
open bracket.
Home
Think homing
bracket,
missile,
close
close
bracket.
bracket.
Well, actually, if I could just say for a second, when you
Yes.
throw them backwards, they don't actually home in on anyone. So they would be more like a direct hit missile or a torpedo, if you will.
So where do we stand on this?
I miss you so much.
Is he the arsehole?
It's good to see Zack, eh?
I don't think he should. I
I-
think the girlfriend is kind of like the little cousin and maybe just needs to take it on the chin.
I think if he just took out most of the embellishment he had in his story, Like me getting to know him through the story is just making him seem like an asshole in my mind. But I think
What
he
detail made you feel like that?
Because he's
just
explaining
the way
game.
he was talking, like it.
He
it
didn't
gives-
know that red missiles weren't called red turtle shells?
No, but it gives like bad or just like average gamer, whatever, that like thinks he's top shit and is probably talking to his girlfriend like he's top shit. The story is giving me that about the person.
Whoa, this is
what
deep.
the actions he did, fine. I think the girlfriend's overreacting in that case. But I think the way he tells it, and if that's the best light he's painting himself in, the truth is going to be that he was worse. He's going to be talking shit, like you said, like the guy winning against the cousins.
Ooh,
Like I think he's going to be
probably,
rubbing it in, and like
We don't have that
trying to-
information,
The
unfortunately.
fact that she isn't talking to him makes me
Like
think that.
he's trying. I feel like he's trying to banter, but he's just.
He
You know,
sounds
how-
like a bit of an emotional manipulator. Yep.
Yeah, I
Or-
reckon he is without
or-
any context on this man and
Oh,
every evidence of this.
potentially.
Well,
I'm on
that's
board.
what
Hold
we're
on, hold
thrown
on.
into.
Exactly.
Maybe she takes Mario Kart way too seriously.
Also true.
Silence.
But like,
Absolute crickets.
no, but
No,
the thing
I
is,
agree.
we don't have her point of view, and the way this guy read it made me not want to play Mario Kart with him, and that's just from a story.
I think even if he's doing that, toughen up, princess.
Yeah, she's.
Now
I think-
listen.
I'm with
Well,
you, Jordan.
But didn't you say that you should take it easy on kids?
We have to take.
No,
So
I'm
what's the
saying just
difference?
to
The
girls' side here.
destroy them
Listen.
in the video game
Hey, listen,
so
listen,
that they
listen,
are like
listen.
eating carrots. Was
Listen,
my point.
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
more girls in gaming.
And also, I think it's a little misogynistic that he was doing that.
Why did you just point somewhere?
We're on the blue side.
They're on the.
I think it's a little misogynistic
yeah,
that he's doing
Jordan,
that to the
they're
girl.
filthy libs over
And
there.
and I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
and I think that he might have been asserting his dominance because there's a bit of toxic masculinity involved. No one sees me pointing back, but I'm pointing back.
Yeah, it's
at
an
the
audio
blue side.
podcast for some
Sorry.
people, but yeah, he's
Anyway.
pointing back at the blue.
Look, I am all for getting girls into gaming, and this will be an interesting follow up because now that I've got Mario Kart World on the Switch too, I was saying to Maddie like, oh, like we should play some Mario Kart, like the new one. She was keen, so we'll see if we get into it. I'll tell you how it goes.
Can you red shell her backwards and see what happens?
I'll try and recreate
Yeah, 3
the
times.
exact
Recreate the
situation.
exact
Open bracket,
scenario.
think homing missile.
Yeah,
Close bracket.
Explain to her what a
Sorry,
red
so-
shell is.
So the red turtle shell is
Red
that,
turtle
is
shell.
that the one
Think homing
that's-
missile, Maddie. You explaining all the
it's the one
items.
that's
Homing
homes.
missile.
Okay, okay.
Think
Think
homing
homing
missile.
missile and
Anyone in
And
anyone here?
triple backer.
Yeah. Great.
I don't think Maddie would be
What did-
second for me to throw it backwards.
Play 50cc. Play 50cc.
Oh, 50cc.
Is that what works?
Well,
Well,
usually
surely
it's a lot
it's easier.
easier.
Well, like, does that even up the playing field?
Definitely.
Okay, nice.
Can you? What did Reddit say?
Oh yeah, what are you guys saying? I'm saying
Not the ass.
I'm
I
saying
think he's-
yes, the asshole, but just vibes based.
I think he's an asshole, but it's fine.
What?
Like, sometimes you just got to be an asshole because it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
When it's
I think the
sports?
girlfriend is also the asshole for having this much of a reaction.
Yeah.
Like I think it sounds like something I would do, and that's not in a positive way.
He got voted the arsehole, but everyone's just the most liked comment is you're the arsehole, not for beating your girlfriend, but for spelling Mario
problematic.
Kart with a C. So kind of
missile.
changed the whole context. Yeah, think homing missile.
That's a bit problematic.
That's
yeah.
something games I think are good at though, building resilience. I think I talked about that.
Yeah.
before.
Well, unless
you
you
have.
take it easy on all the kids. That's what you won't. You're not going to build any resilience.
No, but it's like 50-50.
I gotta say, I jumped into Sims 1 the other day. A little bit of a story.
Okay.
Really difficult.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
Games back
side
in the
quests and
day.
stuff you can do.
Have you
Deep
tried
end.
typing motherload with LODE in
You
the
can
chat?
do that. And it makes it easy. But like
Yeah.
trying to survive, like
That's
it's
what I did.
actually I killed 2 Sims. Like and like Sims 4 I can pretty easily play without
Oh,
even
that's
looking at it.
hype.
So it's interesting to find that games haven't gotten easier, I think, because we lose people to playing games if it's hard.
Oh yeah, because well, games are much better now at like finding that little line.
Yeah, like go play an old Pokemon game or something. It's a lot harder than
Like
than
Elden
new
Ring,
ones.
yeah.
You know what? We were actually
Yeah, Elden Ring's
Not like
harder.
that really, but yeah.
We
Like,
were talking
what's
about-
that one that's hell hard?
Elden Ring. Dark Souls?
The Souls games, yeah.
Kind of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about this literally because we were playing Mario Kart World earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we talked about the knockout mode, but it's like like Jordan said, the 6
Yeah.
parts of the race, and each time the bottom 4 get knocked
Yeah,
out.
Jordan got knocked out first and was upset.
Nah, and I don't think you did.
That was
I
you,
did.
Zach.
I did on the first
On the first
video.
recording, not
Anyway,
with
yeah, and then if you have to watch
Sorry.
5 more races go,
Sorry.
and you are not playing at all, I tell you what, it was tough. It happened to me, and it's no fun. But also, it made me really lock in the next time and be better.
You got it, yeah.
And yeah, if I was a 6-year-old baby, I couldn't just turn it on with my 15 years of gaming
we should
experience
offer him
and do better.
$1,000 if he could beat us.
Oh, you guys.
Next video. Next
Fuck's
video.
sake. I need to get off this couch. I feel the red light behind me. I feel the capitalism energy emanating.
Dangling $1,000 $1,000 in front of children.
You think I got $1,000 these days?
Well, yeah, this is probably an old story.
Yeah, you think you would ever see this money in your fucking life? You fucking thought not.
Another win in the bowling. It would have been better if it was golf.
You
It
just
would have been
walk
more
away,
fitting.
just
Switch
Well, because
golf.
rich people play golf.
Yeah, they love golf, don't they?
Oh,
Switch golf.
Bowling's
rich
a bit
people
of a
might
rich
love
sport, isn't
bowling.
it?
Nah,
Yeah,
golf
no, because
is
they have
more.
bowling alleys in their own house. It is.
But I reckon golf is more so because you can't even golf unless you're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What do you do? Do bowling or golf?
I would probably do golf.
Yeah. We did that for $1. That was fun.
The driving range.
Here's an interesting thing. If you had one video game, one match against random 12-year-old, random person,
Smash
just whatever,
Ultimate.
you need to, I haven't asked the question, Jordan.
Sorry.
I'm going to lock that in too, but keep going.
I think I might too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's Smash Ultimate Band.
Okay,
I'm just
Wii
saying,
U.
okay, which game, anything in the world, do you have the highest chance of winning? What do you think you're best
So
at?
Smash Bros is banned, I assume.
Yeah, but if it's Smash Bros, it's going to be a really good Smash Bros player
course.
you're against. I don't know, let's just say what is the game you think you're the best at? You
It's
just
got to
think
be
you're
Smash
sick.
Bros unless we fucked up insanely.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do something else for some variety's sake.
That's
This
what I
is
asked.
really-
It's a 12-year-old, right?
Wait, I asked you.
No,
what you
sorry,
did.
it's a-
Sorry,
it's a
let's do
12-year-old.
Smash Bros.
Okay.
It's a 12-year-old, right? We're versing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to use. We can.
you say
We
was the
can
best player in the world?
to our advantage.
I'm just trying to ask what game you think you're goated
No,
at.
no. Listen,
And
listen,
you're
boys.
just saying Smash.
Listen, boys.
Of course.
Give me something different.
I figured out the
So
strat.
not Smash. What's the question?
There's a
Smash allowed or
generational
not?
gap.
I'm sorry for asking a question. I might be.
No,
out
there's a
of it.
generational gap,
Can we
right?
start the question
So to
again?
abuse it, you could just say, "Oh, COD," because we grew up playing COD, but these 12-year-olds didn't.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you could absolutely shit stomp a 12-year-old at COD.
Black
If you're
Ops
an
1 or Black
audio
Ops 2?
listener, Zach's
You're
taking
done.
off his headphones, having a rest from the podcast.
I still don't get the question, really.
Well,
Do you get the
pretty
question?
straightforward.
Jackson,
Pretty
can you
straightforward.
answer the question?
So
Can you ask the question?
If you're you got to verse a random 12-year-old in a game, you can't pick Smash.
Okay.
What game do you think you have the most confidence in winning?
Viva Pinata.
Black Ops.
What is that?
It's an
One.
old Xbox 360 game, like OG shit. If
Wow.
anyone knows,
I know
That's
that.
the
you're
kind of
fucking
shit I
real.
was looking for. I love that answer. I'm
What
back
was
in.
wrong with Black Ops 1?
No, that was good, but you said Smash about 20 times before we got there.
Just in Jordan's defense, I think he did ask, should we ban Smash? And you said no.
I do remember that, clearly.
Yeah.
I think I didn't mean to say no. And it's led down
That's
a
my
big.
fault then,
I meant to
actually.
say yes.
That's my
I
fault.
think I meant like no Smash by saying that, and it's led us down a dark spiral.
Black Ops 1, I reckon.
Like
no
1v1s,
12-year-old's
you
gonna be
reckon?
good at
Like
that.
deathmatch, is
Yeah,
it?
1v1 me in that.
It's a
Quick
12-year-old.
scope.
I don't
shit.
even know if it's a 12-year. I'm just saying, like, play for your life. Like, it's you get into heaven or hell, and there's a
Oh,
good gamer
shit,
on the
I'd
other
pick Smash
side.
Bros then.
The other person on the other side is good at whatever.
Also, who I'm playing is also like good.
Yeah, just what you feel
What
confident
game are you
in.
good at?
Oh, none.
Sounds like a fucking gamble to me. At that point,
I think for me, it's Tilt-A-Golf in Mario Party Jamboree.
I've seen you lose that.
Yeah, but only once.
it's almost like your whole life has
respect.
come down to this one hypothetical.
Does that mean you have to verse 3 people as well?
That's
Ooh,
rough.
That
It's
is
not
tough.
a 1v1 anymore?
Yeah.
That's up to you. I
Three
don't
other
know.
people that are all mass murderers, and if I lose, one of them's getting to heaven.
What about TF2? Sure, you could smoke a kid in TF2.
No, not anymore. I couldn't barely smoke people back in the day.
Error.
Is it the shit we like? You lay in bed at night before you go to bed, and you fantasize about these hypotheticals, and you think about it.
I've
Like
never
this is the
done
type
that.
of
I've never
stuff.
done this either,
Never
but
done
that's
that.
No,
good.
no, but it's like similar, you know.
Oh.
Nah. Left 4 Dead, Dead Air versus.
See, I love this.
I don't have
You're
one.
thinking of good answers.
That's a good
FIFA
answer.
Street.
Oh, the
That's
goat.
probably mine.
On PS2.
Yeah, I had Xbox. but
Wow.
Or switch bowling for me, of course.
yeah. Switch bowling. Yeah, I know.
Nice.
You put money on the line for that.
I don't know if this is an interesting conversation.
Okay, sick.
Hey, you had another hypothetical. Hang on.
Well, let me pull up.
shit, Jordan.
Let me pull up
Us
Reddit.
saying the names of old
No,
video games
yeah.
and being like, yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan,
let-
what have you got? What
I've got
questions
another
have
out
you
of
got
the arsehole if you want to read
Is
this.
there another way?
Yeah, let me pull
How
up
long
some
we go for?
fucking
We go for
Reddit
an hour.
stories.
Give us that last one. Give us that last
No,
one.
we have to read Reddit now. We can't leave on you dog shitting on my
I'm just
question.
saying, it's just us answers, just like, yeah, video
How long will
game.
these podcasts
Oh,
go
I
for,
learned
boys?
it.
I learned a bit more about everyone here.
Okay, yeah. What did we learn about Jackson? He played FIFA.
Well, he didn't answer.
FIFA
Say
Street.
Peggle.
FIFA Street.
I said FIFA Street.
Oh,
He wasn't even
FIFA
listening.
boy.
FIFA Street.
Come on, Zach.
Who's your favourite player in FIFA Street?
Got the headphones.
Oh, I
back.
played the custom mode where you build your own team and they like level
Is that
up
like
as you
my
go.
player?
Yeah, basically. But you do it for the whole team and they can unlock new tricks and
Oh,
stuff.
that's beautiful.
And you get pretty techie with it.
I used to make
You'd
my
like it,
high
Jonah.
school
I played
basketball
FIFA
team
Street.
in NBA 2K.
We should play FIFA Street.
It was like just hell.
Can we do an Olympics, like Underdogs Olympics, where everyone brings in their
Absolutely.
game and we make a video? You have to verse everyone in
That
your
would be
game.
crazy.
Love that.
And maybe it's even like 2v1 or something because you have to be that good at your
But
game.
we won't have the consoles for it.
I've got a 360 still.
Really?
functioning?
Yeah, it
shot.
works. It's in my
Not
bottom
the
drawer.
circuits fry on
Red
those
Ring
so
of
easily.
Death?
Nah. Shit, maybe it's
Wow.
an Xbox One, but I think it plays 360 games still. Wow. It works.
Well,
Dude,
on.
you're a gamer.
I don't have FIFA
Xbox
Street anymore,
One.
but I have to buy it.
I didn't know I knew a human who had an Xbox.
Xbox One is the same thing as having a PS4, which everyone fucking has.
Yeah, it's not that
One.
old.
Really?
It's new
I'd have
gen.
a
No, it's not new
PS4.
gen. It's,
It's
like
the one after
oldest
the
gen.
360, right?
Yeah,
That's sick.
second last.
I'm so old. I remember when PlayStation 3 was like hot and I never had one and I was jealous.
Yeah, me too. I went
I
from
had a
PS2 to
PS2.
PS3 to that.
I never had any of
I'm
this
done.
shit. My friend had Lego Star Wars and PS2. So jealous.
No, I never had a
That was one of my
PS3.
first games.
Wait, how much long is this podcast gonna go?
About 10 minutes.
I need to address the elephant in the room, and I think I was gonna bring it up downstairs, but I was gonna say Saturday night. I want to know what happened, eh? Because I was out with all these boys on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, it was my birthday party.
And it was for his
conference.
birthday, and they all just kind of all disappeared. So
Jordan decided not to go out.
I went home. That's where I disappeared to.
I know Jordan came out, but Jordan's lovely wife was out with us too.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept asking her, "Where's Pop at one?" She kept saying he's at home,
I was
and
there.
I'm pretty sure she sent you a photo.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're trying to get you to come back out, but like
Man
you
was
to come
playing
back out.
XCOM. He
I
was
was
happy.
playing XCOM 2. I was living
And
life.
Did you know you got Subway? Did you just say that?
I did get Subway.
and
Yeah,
I,
so
I
guess
remember
what? Guess
I
what
remember
got on
looking
my
next
sub?
to I remember looking
Hold
next
on.
to me.
Gotta guess my sub order. What did I get in my Subway on the way home?
What
got
would Jordan
Subway.
get in a Subway?
Dude, I got so much Subway with you back in the Smash days, but I'm going to fumble this. I think it's got to be meatball, but
You're
I don't
meatball,
know.
No,
right?
I reckon you're a chicken strips or chicken teriyaki or something like
Okay, my hot take is it used to be meatball, but it's swapped to teriyaki chicken
that.
now.
Because he's got that YouTube money now.
No, that's
YouTube.
I think meatball's more.
No, meatball used to be the
No,
cheap.
he's on
Meatball's
that
cheap.
He's on that protein grind though.
All right, let's find out.
I did used to always get meatball. I got chicken.
Teriyaki,
No, what's the basic chicken?
chicken strips.
Chicken strips
That's what I said.
with every vegetable other than jalapeno.
No, wait, no, sorry, chicken strips crumbed or not crumbed?
No
Important.
crumbs.
Oh,
No crumbs.
That's
I'm
what I
trying
used to
cut
get when I was a
down, Trying
kid.
to cut down.
Is this your alibi for Saturday night?
Alibi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually secretly went to another club that you guys didn't come
After
to.
a Subway, you went out
Without
next
everyone
door.
here.
You got a club sandwich.
But I tried to mix it up. Yeah, got every vegetable other than jalapenos because that's spicy. Anyway, what were we talking
I
about?
also remember looking to Zack next to me, and then he just kept going, "Oh, Jonah, you got to speak to some ladies. You got to speak to some ladies." And he just kept going, and it was just I found it pretty funny.
Zach was wearing a DK hat.
He was in a DK hat too.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
can't believe I didn't take that off before the club.
and then
No,
I-
that's
and I-
your
and I-
We went to a place before the club, and
I went there.
It
It was a
wasn't
bar and the theme was interesting hat.
Yeah, and so it wasn't that embarrassing to be wearing a Donkey Kong hat. And then
Though I did enjoy watching people find out where it was and then take their hat off, walk through the door, enter the zone, then put their hat back on.
Yeah, I definitely
Pretty much everyone did that.
I carried
that's
my
funny.
hat in the main door and then put it on when
Yeah.
I was with,
Yeah.
with the interesting hat group.
Yeah.
Then I kept it on when we went to the club, which is so cringe. But at
great.
that point, I was on
kinda
a,
hype.
I was on a good vibe, and I was.
That's fun, yeah.
you went some great vibes.
I would rather go out and see people more.
And
than
then
DK
you
You wouldn't
hats.
rather go
Well,
out.
clearly
just a
not. You
Houdini.
got
No, if I
Subway.
was
You
out-
could have gone out and seen someone in a Donkey Kong
If
hat.
I was out, I'd rather see people in DK hats than not.
Right.
So I
guess.
think it's good.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
yeah,
it's fun,
You
yeah.
do not agree? Okay, you have a choice. You're going to go out. People are
All right,
all
let
wearing
me picture
DK
it.
hats.
It's going to be hard to pick. No, I was out Saturday night, yeah.
Okay, yeah, easy to picture.
Yeah.
Everyone's there. Now click your fingers. Everyone's wearing the Donkey Kong hat.
I'm having a great time.
That is fun.
Exactly. See, it's better. You're contributing to the world.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Sweet.
Wow. Anyway, bit of a Houdini there because I came back in 5 minutes and Zach was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
you-
that sometimes, which was bad because I was meant to go home with Maddie, and then I don't know, something clicked, and then
You are a
it
bit
was
of a
bad by
Houdini,
me. I was
eh?
in the doghouse, and it was
It's
a
alright.
shit move, and I apologized to Maddie.
Yeah, you do
But,
just
you
like
know-
I'm sorry to bring that
decide
up.
you need to go home, which is
Yeah.
probably actually for the best, to be honest. But you don't really tell
No, the
anyone.
difference was we were with like the whole Smash group, so I think I had a lapse in judgment and like kind of forgot that like Maddie and Holly were off hanging out together, and I was like with all the Smash guys, and then I did the old Irish exit, and then
I don't know how you
vanished.
do it. I've
Don't worry,
never
they were
seen
having
you
a grand
leave.
time when you
But-
left.
That's a
Um,
good point.
I've never like when we all went out
I reckon he's a
for
fucking
when
wizard.
Expand Dong was out. And
That was
I
a
was like,
great
"Where's
night.
Zach?" And everyone's like, "I don't know." And Peter was like, "He just leaves," and it's true.
That was a great night.
Is that tell me how you guys feel about that.
I was
And
worried.
feel free to be sad.
I was
Is
very
it bad?
worried.
I was very worried.
Yeah,
that
very worried.
The first night, but then Peter told me he's fine. He always gets home. I felt better.
Is it bad news to do that? Because
Am I the asshole?
I think in some way.
I'm the arsehole, here we go.
No, seriously, am I the asshole? Not for Saturday night. I was an asshole then.
Yeah.
But in general, for leaving without saying goodbye, am I the asshole?
I think when you've been drinking a lot, you should tell someone that you've left.
But I also feel like alcohol
I
does
agree.
things to certain people very specifically. So
Yeah.
it's just like there are certain traits that some people have where alcohol might affect them a certain way to another person. So you can't really just like, I don't know.
There's
As
a
long as
lot
you're not
of
harming anyone, you don't really harm anyone. You just kind of just
No,
dip.
and it is for the best because you like get yourself home and you're in a state where you can still do it.
a lot of the time, I'm not even that bad. My social batteries just run dry. I've realized
Oh.
a lot more to like tune into my social battery
And just
lately.
leave when you're sick of it.
And well, I just don't want to be out past 10.
Yeah, I don't like saying goodbye either because people are like, no, stay. Right?
That's exactly
Like
why
me,
I
you didn't
do
say
it.
bye to
And
me.
also, like, I feel like it's a little bit of a mood dampener. Like, Peter had a party recently. Everyone's dancing to like the DJ set.
Yeah.
Like everyone's dancing. Do I want to go around and say goodbye to the 8 people I know in the group of people dancing?
Nah, I
Like,
just say
stop
goodbye
their
to the
vibe.
host and just say.
Well, that's
thanks.
exactly what I.
Yeah, that's good.
I actually don't think I did.
I think you at
But
least got to tell Maddie though.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying
Like,
big
even if
time
you're
I
out
was
with
the
us,
asshole then.
and then Maddie's at home, at least so one person knows. You know what I mean?
I fully agree with that, and I admit I was in the wrong for this Saturday. I'm talking about like other situations when it's just
Am
like,
I
You
the
should get a
arsehole?
smoke bombs.
Me and the
Bad
boys.
idea, but it'd be funny to just throw it down and then we're like, "Where's Zack?" And you could see a dissipating plume of smoke.
He's gone. We
That'd
missed
be
him
really
again.
good.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Actual smoke bomb, yeah.
But yeah,
Zack Dini.
Yeah, if
it's
you had
like,
a stamp, then I reckon it's all clear.
I
And
feel
can
like if you
stamp
go-
it somewhere on the
Yeah.
wall, and it's like, yeah, he's safe home.
Put it on Jordan's head.
Yeah, yeah.
But he'll be at home eating Subway.
not a
but-
Because we'll
stamp,
be like,
but
where
I'm
is Zack?
gonna,
And then it's like, oh no. And
Oh,
we look over and
shit.
Jackson's got a fucking Z on his head.
Yeah.
And he's like, I guess he's gone.
You know when you like do it to cows, you like brand them, but it's like Zack brands everyone with a Z when he leaves.
that's no. What I'm
Then
gonna
it's
start.
then
I'm
it's
gonna
100% you're not the arsehole.
I'm gonna think of something like that and give it to like one person. There'll be one person I let know, and then like
No,
I
you don't let them know. That's the best part.
It's like everyone check your back
Everyone's
pocket.
looking And then someone has it, he's like, he's gone.
That's what I need, a calling card.
Yeah.
You do, and you need to
Because
slip
then
it
you
in
have to
someone's
dampen it,
pocket
but when
before you go.
someone's like,
That's a
oh shit,
fun
have you seen
lead.
Zack? It'll be in your back pocket if he's left.
And then it's great, and then we know you're safe, home safe, and it's like, well,
That's
Except
so
someone might
fun.
think you're pickpocketing and like tackle you, which would be bad.
no, because it's only to us, and we wouldn't
yeah,
know.
but someone
they're not
looking on
gonna
might be
know.
like, that guy's pickpocketing that guy, get him.
Jill was
Nah,
out.
don't do
Jill
that,
was
eh?
out on Saturday.
Jill, she was going to
How
come out,
good.
but I think she got too drunk.
I mean, I was trying to get her
Whoa.
out, but listen, she was on one too.
yeah, she loves it.
I mean, there's no one in this world where I'm just like, I'm not nervous in front of anyone, really, ever. But like,
This is true. Did
What
you
about
guys-
those women
I'm not-
you were trying to talk to?
Well,
you spent like 15 minutes
it's
trying
not
to
even
hype
that.
yourself up.
It's more so having to approach a table of like 5 women that are minding their own business and
Yeah.
and figuring out how to do that.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
I don't want to
scary.
be a bit weird. I'm not weird ever, but I don't know. It was kind of like
That's a big statement.
I am
I think
fucking
you're
weird.
weird a lot
I'm
of
very
the time,
fucking
but-
weird.
Being weird.
Not in front of women though. I like to think I'm a very forward, confident person.
And
a
you're
lot
not
of the
being
time.
weird on the podcast, which a lot
Anyway,
of women listen to.
there are no
so
women
that's
that
good.
intimidate me. She could be a drop dead gorgeous, 10 out of 10, like actual model, my type, basically.
And Jill is.
But for some reason, when I speak to Jill, I get so nervous.
You do. It's really funny.
Because she's
Did
just
you guys see
so
it?
onto it,
Yeah.
and she's just so witty, it just doesn't make any sense. So I could say something to her, and she'll fire back with something even better. I'm like, what the fuck do I do now?
Because she's very
Like, she
quick.
just
That's
one-up
like her one card. Is she's very like got a good wit.
And socially, I feel like if I'm in control of a conversation, then I'm good.
Yeah.
But with this woman, that is
She
just not on the
overpowers
books.
you.
Not on the books at all. I'm just fucked. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's something you can learn about yourself, that you control the conversation too much.
True.
Maybe that could even help with
Are you having a dig
the
at me from the
approach game
podcast?
and the no. I'm just saying, like, girls like it when you listen to them.
Really funny to approach a group of 5 women at a table and say, "I'm here to listen."
and say no, and not only that, and then single one out and say, I think you're really attractive. Like, are you
It's a
kidding?
really funny line. That's good.
I'm a real man. I was here to listen. Don't
I'm here to
worry.
listen.
I'm here to
Not here to
listen.
push my thoughts.
That's great. I think I'm gonna try that one
You try that. I reckon that would
on
work.
a group of 10
More
girls
of a date
instead.
situation, but try it.
I'm here to listen.
That's so good.
And just
But
pull
like-
up a seat.
You don't want to be
No, what are you
controlling the
doing here?
narrative, especially over on that side of the couch, Jonah. On the blue side, you do not want to be mansplaining, not controlling
No.
the narrative.
We're all ears over
the
here.
patriarchy. That's more me and Jordan's thing.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
don't
is
worry,
what
it's
we're
in my
all
pocket.
about. And I hate that we've taken that stance, but we're here now.
We've done it.
We got our big 12-incher instead of going out to meet ladies.
What?
All about the
my
men.
God.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
All
Subway,
about the
yep.
men.
Yep.
Yep.
12
That's
inch,
what
foot
you got.
long, yep,
or was
got
it a
it.
12-inch or a 6-inch?
It was a 12-inch.
So instead of staying out with the ladies, you went and got a 12-inch.
Did you got a 12-inch? Put it
We're
all
all
in my
about that.
mouth. Beautiful.
Good.
All about the patriarchy.
And that's Mario.
And that's the Mario podcast. What
Yeah.
should we do for next week? Should we add something on?
Yeah, we're going to add 2 things because something gets voted out, remember?
Oh, yeah. What got voted out? Patrons, what podcast would you
think-
want to listen to for the next
That's
week?
right.
The red and blue lights are like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Dude, that's so
Do you guys
true.
realize that?
Oh,
That
and
is
we're all
true.
caught up.
No,
Oh,
one
which
would've
song
thought
would
about
it
It's
be?
like a red shell. Pink homing missile.
Pink homing missile.
That's
brackets.
so true that it's like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Technology got voted
Wow.
out.
Oh shit.
So we'll do a
Jonah,
little
we
bit
need 2
about...
topics for next week to add. What do you think we should add?
Technology got. All of this is technology.
Mate, that's so true.
What are 2 things you think we should add?
Death.
And?
Well, that might be dark.
Why did I get the Mario one and not death?
Minecraft,
come
someone
back for
saying?
death.
That's implying you won't get invited back. Which
Wait,
is true,
death?
but it's
We could add
not
death.
much confidence in yourself.
We could have Death and Minecraft, Pikmin, taxes.
You pick, Jordan.
I like Minecraft out of those 3.
Yeah, great. Not big on the taxes.
Not big on the taxes. No, I'm huge on the taxes over here.
Yeah,
Actually,
let's get-
we're
No, I
bad
love
on-
paying
No,
them.
no. What's the other?
Let's
Yeah,
get
I
the
hate taxes.
Minecraft podcast done while I'm still into it since my Minecraft
cool.
video because I'm falling off. Like I've been watching Kuroe's speed runs, but I've started to watch them less. You know, it's starting to dwindle. I'm a sucker for a phase.
You know what I want to talk about the YouTube algorithm really quick? Is like you watch one thing and they start really shoving it down your throat. I find that a bit frustrating.
You know what? It works so well for me because I hyper focus and I have a phase.
Goes through.
2 weeks
I
later,
guess they
I'm
do it for a
done.
reason, right?
So it's like, yeah, like I started watching a bit of Minecraft speedrun content. Bam, it's being shoved down my throat. I love that. I'm gobbling it up. 2 weeks time, I won't care. I'll start watching hand pan
12-inch?
tutorials because I bought a hand pan, everyone. Thank
Have
you.
you been playing that?
No, because I've been very busy working. I actually have no time.
That's where we are here, capitalists. Keep
Yeah.
working.
What am I adding? Death?
Minecraft and death.
Great.
And if you want to vote for one of those, head on over to patreon.com/underdogs podcast.
Pod.
Just /underdogs pod,
Pod.
like the racing in Star Wars 1.
Pod racing.
When does Peter get back from Disneyland?
Don't know, soon, I think. Actually, he hasn't booked a return ticket from Disneyland. He's sort of looking to live there for the
He's
rest
kind
of
of
the
in Fairyland right now.
Thanks for watching, guys. You motherfucker.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Give us your favorite Mario quote.
My favorite Mario quote.
Does he have one?
Oh, where he goes, wah, 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 wah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.